Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rukah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing the truth throughout the four corners of the earth, picking up the hope for the elect. And Shalom to all the Akwaf, which is the sisters, who believing in this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Coming at you another lesson. Lord's willing to be edifying. Short lesson, not too long. This economy is collapsing. North America, Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter of Babylon, is collapsing. It's being destroyed. And Esau Edom, the so-called white man, and his generation is being destroyed. The curses of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, is falling upon the Edomites and their kingdom. Okay, you got the opioid crisis, the ODM, and the suicide rate on the so-called white race is at an all-time high. And on top of those three, number 4, they are dying faster than they can reproduce. Okay, they are dying faster than they can have kids. So the curses that the Lord spoke about in Deuteronomy 30:7, when he said, all these curses shall go upon your enemies, is happening right now. Okay? And their kingdom, they are losing their rulership, man. Okay, they falling out of their seat. And I'm just going to bring out a few precepts going into the Esau Edom, the so-called white race, losing their kingdom. So this is Isaiah 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. Okay, they losing their rulership. When they say there is no throne, they are losing their rulership, their power. Their kingdom is falling. They say, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Now, when it's talking about sitting in the dust, Babylon, North America is confusion, man. Okay? Babylon mean confusion. America mean confusion. So it said, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Now, North America is called the virgin daughter of Babylon because it have never been taken in war. It has never been spoiled in war before. Okay, North America is supposed to be that great country. So it never has been spoiled in war. So it's called the virgin daughter of Babylon. It's a take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. It say make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, meaning everything gonna be revealed, and it's happening now, man. The Lord say everything that was in secret is gonna be uncovered. Everything that was hidden is gonna be revealed. So everybody know about the Illuminati and their secret society and how they rule the world. Okay, everything that they had that was in secret, everybody know about Illuminati now. Everybody know the truth about North America, how it was established. Okay, this country was built on corruption, man. Everybody knows this. So everything is being uncovered, man. Ain't no more secrets. Okay. It said that nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. And all the shame being seen. You got the opioid crisis, you got the ODN crisis, you got the suicide crisis. You got them dying faster than they can be born crisis. All this is happening to Esau Edom, the so-called white man. It said, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. It says, sit thou silent, and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. Why it is called the Lady of Kingdoms? Because this is North America is the whore who sits on the scarlet colored beast. Okay? That's talking about in Revelation. The whore that sits on the scarlet colored beast. We know the beast is EU and the NATO. Okay? Which is all the other countries joined together. Who is the harlot? North America that sits on the beast, man. Because North America is basically over or sits on top of all the other nations, because North America is supposed to be that Lady of Kingdoms. Out of all the kingdoms, North America is supposed to be that kingdom. So that's why North America represents the harlot that sits on the scarlet colored beast. Now it reads, I was wrought with my people, I have polluted my inheritance, and given them into the hand, and given them to thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Talking about the Israelites. Okay, this is what the Lord say. I was wrought with my people because of what we did, breaking his covenants, his laws. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine hand. Okay, talking about you Edomites. He given the Israelites to you Edomites. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient has thy very heavily laid thy yoke. Upon the nation of Israel, man. That's what Esau Edom did. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. I shall be a lady forever, so that thou did not lay these things to thy heart. Neither didst remember the latter end of it. So you didn't think you was going to get took down, man. Okay? Esau didn't think his kingdom was going to never fall, man. But it's falling. Just to show enough, it's falling, man. His kingdom is falling. Okay. The Lord say, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. No more, man. Okay. So North America going down, man, and it's going down fast. It's being destroyed on all levels, man. Everything is being exposed, and all the other countries is coming up against North America, man. Okay. They was the only ones with nukes. Okay. Not everybody got this technology, man, with the missiles. So you have been brought lower than the lowest, man. Okay, you're going back. The Edomites are going back to their original state of mind, man, which was the basis of men. Okay, this is Isaiah 24 verse 10. The city of confusion. That's what Babylon mean, man. That's what America mean. Confusion. The city of confusion is broken down, and everything is being broke down. Now I got an Edomite. I got a little quick video. Edomite exposing the truth, man. Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a cry. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All the joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Mirth, we talking about the happiness. All the happiness of the land is gone, man. It's being destroyed. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. And everything is coming down in this kingdom, man. Okay? They are losing their rulership, man. Fast. This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. And that's everything that's exposed about the Illuminati. Okay, who controls the world, which is the Rothschilds. Everything is being exposed, man. About how they running this corrupt system, man. This corrupt government. The whole government is corrupt, man. Okay? The Congress, the Senate, their wicked laws that they pass, everything is corrupt by Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? The elites, man. They say, but I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. Okay, everything, hey, it says his seed is spoiled. Okay, his seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. He ain't gonna have no more kingdom, man. He ain't gonna have no more power. He is not, meaning he's gonna be no more, man. Ain't gonna be no more rulership. Okay? His seed is spoiled, man. Everything is gonna be destroyed. And they're gonna have to go into captivity, man. Okay? And his brethren and his neighbors, man. Everything about these Edomites is about to be destroyed, man. Everything about them. They are the wicked, and they never thought that their kingdom was going to fall, as they tell you in Isaiah the 47th chapter, man. Okay? He thought this was going to last forever, but Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah say, he will not meet thee as a man. He's coming back to destroy these Edomites, man. Okay? He's coming back to destroy these Edomites, man. And he's bringing his kingdom down right now. I did just a little short clip of this guy exposing about how everything is being destroyed in North America. So Lord willing, this was edifying.
Can't say anything. It's being done on purpose. But when we look at the people's economy and we look at the economy all around us, we can see that things are really starting to fall apart quite quickly. And Trump and the Patriots know that this economy is not going to last much longer. They know that the stock market's in a bubble. They know that everything is manipulated. They know what the central bank has done. They know where all this money has been going. They've been tracking it down all this time. And we can see with retail, and we've been looking at retail quite a bit, and we've been looking at retail way before the retail apocalypse, way before stores were even closing. We were reporting on how each holiday season sales were dropping, and stores were struggling. And at the time, how did the mainstream media explain this all the way? They used the weather, of course. I mean, if they saw a snowstorm in January or February or December, it was because of all the snow. But remember, the snow only happened in an isolated area. Maybe it happened in New York. Maybe it happened in New Jersey. But the rest of the country, they were not seeing snow. Well, they used the weather up to a certain point where they couldn't explain it anymore, because during the nice weather, when it was sunny, or we had a winter where we didn't have that much snow during the holiday season or January, yes, it was very cold, but it was getting harder and harder to explain why more and more stores were struggling and a lot of stores were starting to shut down. So then they moved their whole entire argument to online sales. Now, I remember when I was younger, we had catalogs. You would get a catalog delivered to your house. You'd have all the pictures there. You can order by phone. And they thought this was going to be the next thing. They thought the catalog shopping was going to be a revolution where everyone was going to do it. You were just going to get a catalog at home, and you were going to order your stuff. And remember, see your catalog. It was very thick and big. And everyone was going to order in that fashion. Well, isn't that what the internet is? One big, gigantic catalog where you can order and have it delivered. And they thought back then that retail stores were going to go away. It was pretty much, that was it. Everyone was going to use catalogs instead. And that didn't happen. What we're seeing right now is they're trying to figure out a way to explain what is happening in the economy. They've been trying to do this for quite a while. And what's been happening, the people, they've been losing jobs. The high-paying jobs are disappearing. The jobs that we once knew of with manufacturing, high-paying jobs, they're disappearing, and they've been disappearing quicker and quicker as each year passes. Which means a lot of people don't have extra funds to go out shopping. This is why we see a drop in food stores. This is why we see a drop in restaurants. This is why we see stores closing. I mean, Sears right now, they are doing absolutely awful. Sears, they're on track for zero sale 2020. And mostly all their stores are going to be shutting down. And at the end of 2017,
I'm going to read this again. He said all these stores are shutting down, man. All these stores are shutting down. This is Isaiah 24, verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. Okay? The city of confusion is broken down, man.
17, Sears had about 1,250 stores. At the end of the second quarter of 2018, the count was down by 384 stores to 866. And we can see that it is happening very, very quickly. And if you look at this, you can see the trend is going to zero by 2020, 2021, where Sears most likely will have no stores whatsoever. And most likely they will just close up shop way before that because they won't be able to operate. But when we look at retail sales, we can see retail sales, they are not doing that well. Yes, we have little bump ups here and there, but overall, retail sales have been dropping. I mean, retail sales were expected to come in at 0.5%, and they came in at 0.1%. And what happened here? Well, we see that food services, auto dealers, building material stores, gasoline stations, it only rose by 0.1%, far below the 0.5% that they thought was going to happen. And we can see that sales are continually dropping. Now, if we look at the number of stores that have closed, I mean, it is unbelievable. And remember, all these stores have catalogs, they have an internet presence on, I mean, they have websites on the internet, they have a presence there. People do go shopping using this. So they have the best of both worlds. They have a retail shop, they have online sales, but these stores aren't closing up shop and saying, oh, their online sales are doing a lot better. What they're saying is, we're going bankrupt because we cannot support what we have right now because there are not enough people shopping. Victoria's Secret's closing 20 stores. Sears and Kmart, we know they're closing stores like crazy. Toys R Us went completely out of business. Actually, Orchard Supply Hardware, which started to pop up in different places, they're already shutting down all their stores. 99 stores are going to be shut down. Brookstone is going to be shutting down 102 stores. Fresh Market, 15 stores. Chipotle, 65 stores. I mean, Starbucks, 150 stores closing in 2019. Everyone's buying their coffee online? No. H&R Block, 400 locations. Kroger Food Market, 14 stores. Lord & Taylor, 10 stores. Subway, 500 restaurants. Bon-Ton, 256 stores. GNC, 200 stores. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. What we're seeing is a complete and utter breakdown of the system. The bubbles in real estate are going to pop.
Confusion is broken
Rates
down.
are rising. And we all know that the central bank system cannot move forward anymore. It was only designed to last for a certain period of time. If you notice, the corporate media, certain financial pundits, they've been talking about recession. They know a recession is coming. They know what is about to happen. Now, they were going to explain this away. We discussed this many, many times before. But they understand that no matter what they do, no matter what propaganda they spew, this system will not last longer than a certain period of time. And with raising the rates, with everything that's going on, with people losing jobs, the economy will not be able to make it. Remember, over the many, many years, the central banks, the deep state, they had a completely different plan. Their plan was to gut the U.S., to make it into a third world nation. To bring all of this back in a couple of days or a year or two is completely impossible. Yes, we can make preparations for the transition. Yes, that is a possibility, and that's what's happening right now. We're preparing for a transition. We're preparing for what comes next, and that is a new economic system. The central bankers, just like the deep state,
microchip.
They are in panic mode right now.
That's what's coming.
Because they have no way out of this situation. And that's the big problem. So we are headed towards this new economic system.
The
We're going to be going through this
microchip.
transition. You're going to need supplies, just like if a storm was coming. This is a storm. Might not be a physical storm, but it is a storm
Economic
on
collapse,
an
man.
economic scale, a storm on corruption, a storm of cleaning out the old guard and bringing in the new and restarting everything. I mean, wasn't this the revolution? Isn't that what they did? They got rid of the old and they brought in the new. They reestablished everything. And our founding fathers said, listen, what we've done here today will only last for a certain period of time, maybe 200 years. Well, it lasted a little bit longer than that. And they said, once again, you'll have to fight for your freedom. You'll have to fight for your economic freedom. You'll have to fight for your other rights and freedom. That's what we're seeing today. And this is what the establishment is so afraid of. The central banks are afraid. They don't want you to get rid of them. They have embedded themselves into the world, not just the U.S., the world. And what they fear is that they will be obsolete. People will figure out what they've been doing all this time. This is why they demonize gold and silver. This is why they demonize the crypto market. They brought the crypto market right down to the level of gold and silver. This was done on purpose. Actually, if you listen to the interview with Jeff Nielsen going back a couple of months, we discussed this, how they were building up Bitcoin and they were going to dump Bitcoin to make it look just like precious metals, where they take paper contracts, they dump it and say, nothing to see here, our system is the only system. This is what they've done throughout history. They're very nervous and afraid. And now there's a wild card in the White House. And if the Fed goes and China and Russia don't cooperate with the IMF or the BIS, and they don't want to have anything to do with them, and they're going to use their own national currencies, taking control of their own system, think about what that means. Forget about moving away from the dollar. If everyone decides to use their national currencies and not use, the euro, and not use a global currency, but their own currency by taking control of their private Western central bank and removing those central bankers, what happens to the central bank? It ceases to exist. Decentralized, the central bank of central bank, the Rothschilds, it ceases to exist. This is the plan. It's not just to move away from the dollar. The dollar, yes, is the instrument of the central bank.
Did you hear what he said? He said the Rothschild.
But when Russia is calling out to use your national currency, it's against the central bankers. It's against the deep state. It's against the system that we're in today. We're headed towards a new system. This new system is going to be diversified. Trading will be diversified. Think about what's happening here. The Belt and Road. Each country will be able to trade by itself, not using the World Trade Organization, not use a centralized system. It will be individual, bilateral trade agreements. Everyone using their national currency, taking control of their private Western central bank. No longer being centralized. That's what they're pushing for. That's where everything is headed. So yeah, it's happening. We're headed towards a new economic system,
A new world
which is going to
order.
be separate and apart from the central bank. But we have to get there first.
RFID microchip.
And this is going to be the bumpy road. Because when we come off the central bank system, we have all this debt. We have all their paper currency. A lot of it's going to be devalued. Russia and China have been amassing a huge amount of gold to build confidence in the system once again. There'll be checks and balances. And we can see this is where this entire system is moving. Listen, everyone. Thanks a lot for listening. Be well, be safe, and especially be prepared. Thanks a lot.
Hey, be prepared, man. Okay? If you don't got this wisdom and knowledge, man, Isaiah 33:6, you're going to be destroyed, man. Okay? Concentration camps, martial law, race riots, famine, pestilences, which is different diseases. Okay? The RFID microchip is coming, man. All these things is coming, man. Pestilence, race riots, martial law, famine. Okay? The RFID microchip, man. Concentration camps. Uproars of the people, which is race riots. Those things are coming, man. And you better be ready. If you don't have Isaiah 33:6 in the time of Jacob trouble, which is Jeremiah 30:7, if you don't have wisdom and knowledge, man, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our time. If you don't got that, man, you're going to get caught up in all those things along with Amos 8:11, man, the family of the word, man. You're going to be destroyed. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 19. O Yahweh, my strength and my fortress and my refuge, in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from ends of the earth, and shall say, Surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no pleasure. And that's what's going on now, man. All these Edomites, these peon, these six-pack Joe Edomites, realize it, man. They have inherited lies from their fathers, man. Their fathers have inherited the lies all the way down generation to generation, man. Telling them that they was the chosen people of the Lord, that the Lord looked like them, okay? That this is their world, they on the top, and everybody else on the bottom. Well, they finna be on the bottom, man. They are the minority, man, and we are the majority, okay? The Lord has put his curses on these Edomites, and their kingdom is falling, man. The city of confusion is broken down. North America, Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter of Babylon is broken down, man. This is James chapter 5, verse 1, and it reads, Go to now, ye rich men, ye rich men. And he said, the Rothschild. You got the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, Oppenheimer, DuPonts, Gettys, Bilderbergers, okay, J.P. Morgan, and all the other, your Bill Gates and your, which he a Bill Gates peon, and what this other guy named Warren Buffett and all those rich, okay, they peons, but the elites, the heads is the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, okay. Rothschild, that's who controls the whole planet, man. The Rothschilds. So this James chapter 5 verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your misery that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered. Okay? That's what he was just talking about, man. The gold and silver ain't going to be nothing, man. And the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. Okay, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you, keep back by fraud, man. By fraud. Okay? Everything they got, man, is by fraud, man. Deceit, deception, man. Robbery, rape, murder, pillaging. It say, which is of you kept back by fraud, cry and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah Sabaoth. Okay, you have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the day of slaughter, as in a day of slaughter. You have condemned and killed the just, and he doeth not resist you. Okay, you done destroyed everything, man. Okay? From the northern kingdom to the southern kingdom, man. Came over here and you rape, rob, pillage. Okay? Just slaughtered the Native American Indians, man. And you built your town on blood, man. Okay? That's Habakkuk 2 and 12 and Numbers 35 and 33, man. Woe to him that built a town on blood, man. Okay? So your gold and silver is canker, it's corrupt, it's moth-eaten, man. You have heaped for yourself treasure for the last days that ain't gonna mean nothing, man. Because all that finna get took, man. And it's falling down right now before your eyes. Okay? This kingdom is falling, man. The virgin daughter of Babylon that have never been spoiled in war, it's about to be destroyed, man. Okay, thus saith the scriptures. I just want to do a short little lesson on that. I know it went a little longer. Lord's willing, it was edifying. I got to say all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah, Korash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And a sincere salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth toward the four winds of the earth, waking up the hope for the elect. And shalom to the Akwaf who are learning and receiving this this truth, okay, in all sincerity. So with that, shalom.